What's up? It's Tara Sydney. I am very much an overpacker, so today I'm going to tell you all everything that I brought with me when I moved into my freshman dorm in college and why I think you should or should not bring it. Pretty much anything relating to your bed or the mattress will be a twin XL size, so definitely remember that when you're going out to buy things. Buy and bring a mattress bag. It's a plastic bag that zips up around your mattress just because you don't know what those mattresses have been through before you got there, so the mattress bag is to protect you from the mattress. Yes, bring one of these. The mattresses that they give you at school are probably not the comfiest, so bring one of those. However many inches of thickness you want, that's all up to you. Just as long as you have some cushion for that mattress, you'll be good. Yes, you are definitely going to need these, especially since, like I said, all of the mattresses they pretty much give you are twin XL, so you're probably gonna have to go out and buy those. I recommend bringing 2 sets of these bed sheets just so you have a backup. Going along with that, you will probably need a comforter or duvet of some sorts, especially if you're going to school in a colder area. Yes, definitely bring at least one really good pillow to sleep on. I only had one because that's what I need to sleep with, but bring it however many you actually need. I really loved mine just because it gave me something to sit against when I sat on my bed, which you do a lot because the room is only so big and there's only so many places to sit. So my bed kind of became my bed, my couch, my chair, all those things. You don't need them, don't bring them. I mean, maybe one decorative one is fine, but they just take up so much space when you're moving. Like I said, your room is only so big, so when you're going to sleep at night, I personally don't like throwing my pillows on the floor. That just does not seem very sanitary to me. I really don't think you need bed risers. I mean, to each their own, and check with your school to see if you think that's even something you need. I do know some friends who had bed risers and they were able to fit a lot under their beds. I got one of these actually while I was in Bloomington, probably from Walmart or something. It was just a simple plastic one with 3 shelves and I loved it. It gave me extra storage space, which is key for college because they really don't provide you with all that much. And it was really nice just to have some place to put my phone and chapstick and whatever else I needed next to me. I do not think you need this unless your bed is not at all well lit or you plan on reading a lot in bed at night. I don't think you need one. Yes, please bring yourself a hamper. I actually got a collapsible one or a pop-up one, pretty sure from Walmart again. It was really nice just because you had a place to throw away dirty clothes and not just leave it in piles. And like I said, mine was collapsible, so it was so easy to move in and move out. It just compressed into this flat thing that I was able to fit anywhere when moving. Oh my goodness, please get yourself one of these. I'm still using my same one 3 years later and I love it. It collapses, so it's basically flat, which makes it so easy to store. It's also more sturdy than some of those laundry bags and hampers. So when I was doing laundry freshman year, I would empty everything in my hamper into this laundry basket and just carry the laundry basket up and down when I was doing laundry. Yes, get yourself some Tide Pods. They were so easy to use. You literally just throw in 1 or 2 depending on how big your laundry load is. I think they're so much easier than having to do the liquid detergent where you measure it in a cup. The one thing though that I have noticed with Tide Pods after using them for a couple years is that sometimes they do not dissolve all the way in the washer. So what I've learned to do is see where the water first comes out in the washing machine and put the Tide Pod right under where the water would hit. That way the Tide Pod gets water first and has time to dissolve. There have been times where I just threw it in first and then put the clothes in, and then I found it on some of my clothes after the wash and it was sticky and gross and it's really hard to get out, especially if it goes through the dryer. Then it's like this crusty thing stuck on your clothes. I don't know if everyone uses dryer sheets. My family always has, so I brought them. If you use those, I would definitely bring them. Yes, get yourself one of these, especially if you have a lot of bathroom essentials. I recommend getting the mesh tote ones instead of the big plastic bucket ones. The mesh ones can be folded and flattened and they'll be okay. And they usually have many more pockets and compartments than the plastic ones do. And it also dried really quickly too. Yes, please bring yourself some cleaning essentials. This one's pretty self-explanatory. Bring whatever you bring to shower normally. Again, probably self-explanatory, but yes, please bring bath towels with you to college. This is mostly for women out there. Get yourself one of those bath towels that has the Velcro. Fasten it and not have to worry about it falling or anything. I did not have one of these freshman year or sophomore year, and honestly, I wish I had it then. I only got mine last year and have been using it ever since. It's so amazing because I know it's on there and it won't fall and I can just go about finishing the rest of my night or morning routine. It's great. Please, please, please get yourself some shower shower shoes. You do not know what has been going on in the showers before you got there. I can't even, just the thought of someone stepping with their bare feet into those showers makes me cringe. Please get yourself some shower shoes. Doesn't have to be anything expensive or fancy. You're just wearing them in the shower, and try to get ones that'll dry quickly. This one's kind of a no-brainer, but I'm gonna mention it anyways. Whatever you normally use, just bring it. For anybody out there with long hair who uses a hairdryer to dry their hair, bring your hairdryer. Just recently started using a hot brush, so basically dries my hair and curls it and gives it volume. Yes, bring one of these. You never know when you're gonna need to freshen up the smell of your room. One thing I did not bring, but I wish I did, was the plug-in freshener spray. This way you'll always just have some constant nice smelling scents going on around your room. Don't go crazy on the room decor. I decided to just print out pictures of my friends and I and put them against my wall, which was really fun and easy to do. My roommate got a tapestry for our wall. Honestly, you're not going to have a lot of wall space in your dorm, so I wouldn't plan on bringing a lot of wall decor. Yes, obviously you're going to bring clothes. If the area where your school is gets cold quickly, bring your winter jacket, jeans, leggings, winter boots. Bring a raincoat and umbrella because you never know when you're going to need it. If you think you're going to be going to an event where you have to dress to a certain theme, bring any theme clothes you already have. I wouldn't go crazy and spend too much money on getting themed clothes. I normally just wear colors that match the theme. I love my drying rack so much. It's collapsible, so it gets pretty flat and I can store easily. And there's a lot of space in the one I have to just hang a bunch of clothes. I personally hang all of my clothes rather than folding them. They sell them at Dollar Tree for like $1 for 7, I think, so that's where I get all of mine. I also recommend getting the hangers where you can stack them. So it's like a hanger that has a hook and you can hang it down and it kind of goes down. Those save a lot of space. I actually did not use mine for shoes. I used mine for folded clothes and it just gave me some extra storage space in my closet. For the most part, you are going to be walking a lot your freshman year, so definitely get shoes that you are comfortable with and you can walk long distances with. You should also bring a pair of shoes that are older and you don't mind getting dirty for when you go out. You never know when a spill can happen or when you might step in something gross. If you are like me and you won't be going back to school until Thanksgiving break, bring your winter boots with you. I actually bought 4 of these storage bins while I was in Bloomington, but there's just these fairly big but like short plastic bins with the little snap closure on them, and they fit really well under my bed, and it just offered me extra storage space for out of season shoes or my extra toiletry supplies, and since it does have a lid and a snap closure, I didn't have to worry about it getting dirty or dusty. I would recommend buying one in the town where your school is, just so you can test it out on your door. If the door does not close, obviously you cannot keep it. Yes, definitely bring command hooks. You're most likely not allowed to be nailing things into your walls at school, so bring command hooks. They are your new best friend for hanging anything on your wall. I recommend getting the bigger sizes as well as the smaller sizes. I know my roommate had a really big one that she used to hang her bath towels on, and I also had the really little ones just for room decor. But don't buy more just because you want the sticker attachment part of it. You can buy refills of those on Amazon for really cheap. I think it's a good idea if you're someone like me who doesn't really want to worry about how clean the shelves are that they give you at school. The closet I had in my freshman dorm was built in. Wasn't really sure how clean those were. I obviously cleaned them myself with like a Clorox wipe and everything, but it would just be good to lay down a contact paper so you know that your clothes are protected from anything. I definitely think you should bring yourself a fan, especially if you are going to a school that gets hotter weather. You never know if the air conditioning unit in your dorm is going to work well or if you even have one. My mom actually got me one from Costco. It's a really nice one. It has like timer on it and it rotates and different fan speeds. It's really great. I go to school in Bloomington, Indiana, where it gets very cold. We get snow. The air gets really dry. Check with your school or ask some upperclassmen who know better about your campus. Luckily, in Indiana, we had printers in all of the dorms, pretty much every building on basically every floor. And our student IDs came with a preloaded amount of money for printers. And honestly, it's like cents to print a piece of paper because it will also just take up unnecessary space in your dorm. And you do not have a lot of space to begin with. Yes, Swiffers became my best friend in college. It's really great because you can get the wet cloths and the dry cloths. I use those a lot, mostly the dry ones for weekly cleanings. This is a yes and no. My freshman year roommate brought a rug for our room, which I loved because the floor in our room was tile and your feet can get really cold on that. It's not so fun to look at either, so I would bring a rug. Just got back from dinner with my family, which is why this may look a little different. Anyway, I personally don't know anyone who brought a vacuum with them to their freshman dorm. I didn't bring one and I didn't feel like we were missing out, but I don't really think you need one as long as you get a Swiffer. We had a mirror built into our closet, so we didn't really need one. But my roommate also brought one that we use these really strong like adhesives to stick to the back of our door. I really liked having a mirror in the room, but there was also mirrors in the bathroom. Up to you on that one. A standing mirror could be nice too. I definitely think that you should have some sort of other seating area for yourself or for guests that come over to your place. I know a bunch of the dorms that I've seen are quite small, so if you do have guests over, they're most likely going to be sitting on your bed. And if you're like I am, I don't really like people sitting on my bed just because like germs and everything. You're going to be plugging in so many appliances and other things, and it's really great to have just the extra space for plugs. Definitely bring these. You can pretty much find them anywhere. It's just nice to be able to have supplies to clean surfaces or whatever else. I mean, you are living in dorms, so I feel like sicknesses go around pretty fast. Definitely bring like a mini microwave. Leftovers are your best friend in college, as I've learned. Like there would be times where I'll go out with friends to dinner or lunch and I will order like a whole nother meal or like order a really big meal and save some of it for leftovers. Just because you do get tired of like cafe food and dining halls, and unless you want to be eating cold leftovers, you're gonna need a microwave. This goes along with leftovers. I mean, you're gonna need some place to put your food and refreshments, whatever you have. Pretty sure some schools might have different requirements for the sizes of mini fridges, so I would definitely look that up before you buy a mini fridge. I really don't think you need a lot of dishes and cups because then you're gonna have to deal with cleaning them. Most of the times you're gonna be eating either at the dining hall, or we had more like cafe style things where they give you like dishes. So I actually brought another desk lamp even though we had one built in. I really liked my lamp better just because I could adjust the lighting settings. So I know there were times where I was doing my makeup sometimes and I would bring my light over to my face. I love my makeup holder. It looks so nice. It's stackable and it has these little drawers and then little sections for my brushes and all different kinds of makeup. I would just bring whatever you normally use to store your makeup. Whatever you normally use to keep your jewelry, I would bring that with you. This one has the 3 main pockets, 1, 2, 3. And then it has the sleeve for my laptop. It has the side mesh pockets, which are always great for accessing things that you use a lot, like my water bottle, chapstick, AirPods. And then it also has the soft material on the inside, so if it hits against your skin, it doesn't hurt. Get ones that are water resistant. This one is the Under Armour Storm Backpack for reference. Check with your school to see what kind of laptop you'll need, your general school, and the specific college that you are studying under. For my business school, they recommend using a Windows or PC laptop just because we work with Excel and other Windows software a lot. Well, those are all the items I can think of. If I forgot anything that you think is important, feel free to leave it below in the comments. If you like this video, why not give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel? It would mean the world to me. I'll see you in the next one.